Hello and welcome back here to Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, as we get ready for Game 1 here of Day 10 of the Scenic City Collegiate League season here in the summer of 2026. Red Bats take on the Reign here once more. They'll have the 9 a.m. start time here on the east side. We're about a minute early. We're actually ahead of schedule this time around. We'll go ahead and get through these lineups here really quickly. Olivia Laney will get the start here today for the Reign. She'll set up for the first time against the team not named the Smokies. She'll get her third start of the season. She'll face Mallie Corson, the center fielder, to lead us off here today, as she will wear number 5. Emily Farrow, the pitcher, will hit second wearing number 2. First pitch from the lefty. Taking high first strike, 0-1 to start us off here in the morning. Corson will lead off again, the center fielder wearing 5. Farrow, the pitcher, will hit second wearing 2. Kelly DeLauder will be the DP wearing number 12 today. She will hit third. KK Hagan will hit fourth at third base wearing number 3. Haley Brandon in the 5 spot will be the DP wearing 16. Jess Badia will follow her up in the 6 spot wearing 10 at second base. The 0-1 to Corson. Joe's bunted fouls it off now 0-2. After Spadia will come Caroline Reed. She will play at shortstop today, wearing number 9 in 7 hole. Yasmin Burrell will be behind the plate, wearing number 15, 8 to hitting 8th. Valerie Pedersen will play first base today, wearing number 6 in the 9 hole. And Christian Fowler will step in today for this Red Bat squad. She will be the DP hitting in the 10 spot. A couple of additions to this Red Bat squad today. They've dealt with a lot of injuries here this summer already. They will add in Emmy Clark to play center field and Olivia Thornton to play left. They will not hit, though, today. They will just be in the field. The 0-2 now to Corson from Laney. Takes it down and away too far for ball 1. So Corson steps in to lead us off here once more. Reign beat the Red Bats yesterday in another comeback victory. Corson 1-2 now the count in her disadvantage at the moment. She went 2 for 4 yesterday with 2 singles and a run scored. 1-2 against the left-hander Laney. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. One away here in the top of the first. Fires a fastball by to get strikeout number 1 on the morning. The dangerous left-hander, the originally committed to BYU product. But her last college season at Chattanooga State, did not pitch this past season. 24-25, she was the JUCO Pitcher of the Year. She'll now face Emily Farrow for the first time here this morning. First pitch from the left-hander Laney. Fouled off on the check swing, 0-1. So Farrow comes in, who started in right field in yesterday's matchup, came in relief of Pedersen, was able to work some clean frame. Now comes in and will get the start here today. Laney again coming in for her third start this season. Both of the starts that she has had have been against the Smokies. So her numbers are a little bit skewed, because whose numbers aren't skewed when you have to play the Smokies lineup. As Farrow now sees the 0-1 and takes it high, 1-1. They will ask if she offered. She did not. 1-1 now the count. DeLauder would hit next. She hit a 2-run homer in the first inning last time that she played. Farrow got on, and then he was able to blast one over the right field batting cages. Now the JUCO product headed to Kennesaw State next year will come to the plate and see the 1-1 offering from Laney. Takes it high once more now, 2-1. Laney again, left-hander again. Her third start now on the season. Last time we saw her, she threw a complete game against the Smokies in a 5-0 loss. She was the first pitcher to throw a complete game this season. She had a fairly solid outing again. Another Reign offense really able to get going against a Smokies team that has been the best this season. 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Charlotte native steps back in once more. The slow approach to the batter before firing off absolute heat seekers. One away, nobody on. The 2-2 from Laney. Stays high, full count. Kelly DeLauder would hit next. KK Hagan would get the chance here in the hole if possible. Farrow at the plate yesterday. 2 walks, a ground out, and a fly out to center. Came around and scored in that first inning as well. The 3-2. Taken for strike three, 2 away. Two down now in the frame. Back-to-back strikeouts for Laney. One swinging, one looking. Khaled Lauder will face off now against the left-hander. Yenna Uprock, the DP today, started as the catcher in yesterday's matchup. Get the night or the morning off, I should say, from the field here to start. We'll see if he gets subbed in later on. But now she'll face off lefty v lefty for the first time this morning. First pitch from Laney. Taken out and away for ball one. 2 outs, nobody on. Back-to-back strikeouts has given Delaney a chance here to work a clean top of the first inning. Red Bats and rain starting us off here in this top of the first. Game 1 here of day 10. Beautiful morning here in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Some cloud coverage, not much though. It's just mostly hazy. This one stays high, 2-0. A little bit better than what we saw from yesterday, obviously, with the spritzing of rain, a mostly overcast day. Some early sunlight here in the morning. Not supposed to be too hot. It'll be about mid-80s again. Not supposed to just bake us out once more like we did at the very beginning of the season, for those that remember. 2-0 is swung on and missed, 2-1. Laney, NJCAA Pitcher of the Year for the spring of 2025. Again, did not pitch this past season for Chattanooga State. 2-1 is swung on and missed, 2-2. Hagan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance. The Lauder now down in the count after starting off 2-0. Going to battle back here. Get the first base runner on for this Red Bat squad here this morning. 2 away, nobody on. 2-2 from Laney. Swung on and missed. Strike three. She'll strike out the side to start us off. And we go to the bottom of the first. No hits, no errors, 3 strikeouts. Laney's already cooking here to start the morning. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Rain will come up to hit, looking to see if they can strike first for the first time in their last few games. We'll find out if they got the chance to do so here in just a moment. Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching here at Janet Tate Stadium, Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Day 10, Game 1, the morning matchup. We'll be back in just a moment. The rain come up to hit. Bottom of the first inning we go. Rain and Red Bats battling it out here once more on day 10 of this Scenic City Collegiate League season. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Top of the first inning, Olivia Laney strikes them all down. Emily Farrow now gets the chance here on the mound for this Red Bat squad. She'll have Yasmin Burrell as her battery mate here today. Johnny Patterson will lead us off wearing number 1, the center fielder. She gets the lead off once more for this ranked squad after hitting in the 9th spot yesterday. Gia Recrozio will follow her up. She will wear number 6 at the second base position. Ali Shreve will hit third. She will be in right field wearing number 8. First pitch from Farrow. Pulls down a bunt. Was it called a strike? It'll stay low for ball 1. Shreve will be in right, hitting third, wearing number 8. Jordan Tong will be at third base once more, wearing number 16 in the 4th spot. Next pitch is fouled off, 1-1. Evelyn Hall, the DP, will hit 5th. She will wear number 12. Kaylin Boudreau, the DP as well, will hit 6th, wearing number 11. Abby Lauser will be at shortstop today. She will wear number 2. Kate Barnes will be the first baseman in the 8th spot, wearing number 10. Lauren Tamerson will hit 9th. This one's fouled off, now 1-2. Jamerson again will hit 9th in left field, wearing number 5. Kendall Frazier behind the plate here today. She still has her fingers taped, but she will start behind the plate in the 10 hole. She will wear number 15. Delaney on the mound once more here. She will not hit, though. But now as these two teams continue to go to work, we'll try and get some softball here for Faro. It's a little bit of a damp morning still. You can probably see it a little bit, that second base side a little bit darker than the rest of the infield. That's from that rain that we got 2 nights ago that pretty much flooded the entire town of Chattanooga. But now the 1-2. Taken inside, called strike 3. That should be strike 3. Should be strike 3. It is strike 3. Okay, it is strike 3. That's one away. One down now on the frame. Everyone wasn't certain. Was that strike 3? Yes, it was strike 3. One down now here in the bottom of the first. It brings up Recrosia. Second baseman steps in for the first time this morning. Left-handed hitter. First pitch to her is down and away, ball 1. So Faro, who came in relief of Pedersen yesterday, comes in. Yesterday's matchup went in 4 and a third inning of work. He now gets the start today. Fouled off, makes it 1-1. Gersio comes in now, 1 away, nobody on after Patterson goes down looking. Shreve again will follow her up. Faro throws this one in the outer half for a strike, now 1-2. Outer half the plate still looking good here if you're a pitcher today. Kennesaw State commit, the Georgia Highlands College product, the originally committed Detroit Trojan back her freshman year. This one skied out the left field. Olivia Thornton, foul ground, will get underneath it. She'll make the grab, out number 2. Two down now here in the frame. It brings up the dangerous Allie Shreve. Home run for her yesterday. She went 1 for 3. Steps up now with nobody on and 2 outs. She'll drive this one deep out the right field. Underneath it will be the right fielder in Addie Clark. She will make the grab, and that will end the inning. Clean frame for both sides. We go to the second inning. No score here after 1. No hits, no errors. No one gets left stranded. We go to the top of the second. Rain and Red Bats battling it out here to start us off on day 10 of the morning matchup. We'll be back in just a moment here as the Rain head back out to the field. Red Bats come to the plate. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the second inning we go. No score here through 1. 3 or 4, 5, and 6 come up now for this Red Bat squad. They'll face off against Lane for the first time here this morning. She struck out the side to start us off. 2 swinging, 1 looking. It'll be KK Hagan, Kaylee Branham, and Gia Espadia coming up now to face off against the JUCO Pitcher of the Year in the spring of 2025. So now the Jacksonville U product stepped across from her for the first time this morning. First one's called a strike, 0-1. Under half the plate to look nice here if you are a pitcher. And he knows how to work the strike zone. We've seen her do it before. Leaders this season in strikeouts comes back up. And in her limited appearances at the mound, she has been a demon, to put it lightly. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Brandon would hit next for the third baseman, Hagen, getting the start here today in that cleanup spot once more. O2 from Laney. Delivers. Taken high and away. Can't get KK Hagen to swing. Now 1-2. So for Hagen, Florida native from Middlesbrough comes back up for her first time to try and get a runner on here for this Red Bat squad. Have yet to get anybody to first, obviously, after striking out the side to start us off. Still no score here in the top of the first inning, or excuse me, top of the second inning. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts for Olivia Laney. One down here in the top of the second, and it brings up Branham. And for those that watched last season, Laney, former Smoky Mountain Reigning, last summer, rejoined this squad. This is the Laney that you all probably remember. One who can mow down through lineups with ease. She and Ella Cunningham were battling it out for Best Pitcher of the Year last season. They'll face Branham here for the first time this morning. Down and away first strike, 0-1. So now Branham, who started at third in yesterday's matchup, she'll be the DP here today. 4 in the matchup yesterday, couple ground outs and a fly out for her first hit now this week. The 3 games, or excuse me, I guess 2 and about an inning's worth, but still. 0-1 is fouled off the end of the barrel, makes it 0-2. Trying to focus that outer half of the plate once again. Trying to softball here. Another beautiful morning here in northern Chattanooga. No real breeze here today, but the temp's not as bad. You can feel one kind of coming through from center field towards home plate. Very gentle, though, so not really going to play much into the swing of any hitters right now. 0-2 from Laney delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 5 straight strikeouts. 4 of them swinging for Laney. 2 down now in the frame. And it brings up Espadia with nobody on and 2 outs. 5 straight strikeouts. 4 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. Laney has only thrown 22 pitches here so far. First pitch to the second baseman. Down the way for ball 1. Maybe it's probably one of the better options you can have here to try and break up what has been an outstanding start already for Laney. Georgia Highlands College product steps to the plate for the first time here this morning. Teammate of Emily Farrow. The 1-0. Taken away too far this time, 2-0. Espadia just north of 1,000 OPS this season. 1089 for her, a 480 on base. She has struck out not a single time this year. The 2-0. Taken down and away. This one too far again, 3-0. See now if Espadia gets greenlit here. Again, 5 straight strikeouts for Laney. 3-0 and count the favor for the second baseman. A chance here. Maybe get a green light and get a runner on with 2 outs. Not going to try and work a walk here. She'll try and face her head on. The 3-0. Taken on the outer half for a strike. She will not get greenlit. 3-1. Caroline Reed would hit next if given the chance. Yasmin Burrell in the hole. Middle infielder duo will get to work here as now Espadia, the second baseman, tries to see what she can do here. Going to be the first base runner on for the Red Bats. They have had 5 straight strikeouts against. 3-1 from Laney. Fouls it off. Now 3-2. Three-two the count, 2 away. Nobody on, no score here in the top of the second. Red Bats looking for their first base runner. Olivia Laney looking to see if she can make it 6 straight strikeouts to start the ball game. Left-hander waits. The 3-2. Got her swinging, 3 straight strikeouts in the second frame. 6 in a row for Laney. We go in the bottom half of the frame. Strikes out the side again, all swinging. 6 straight strikeouts, 5 of them swinging. We go to the bottom half of the frame. No score here after the top of 2. We'll be right back after this quick break. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Rain, come back up to hit. 4, 5, and 6 coming up next. We'll be right back after this quick break. The bottom half of the second frame. Bottom of the second inning we go. Still no score between Red Bats and Rain. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Emily Farrow is going to work a second frame here in just a moment. She'll face off against 4, 5, and 6 of this dangerous part of the Smoky Mountain Rain lineup. Jordan Tong, Madeline Hall, Kaylin Boudreau will step up. Third base, EP and EP. Few changes here for the Red Bats as well. The first pitch to Tong is taken for a strike, 0-1. Callie DeLauder now steps in at first base. She'll come in for Valerie Pedersen, and she'll get warmed up here. She will be the relief pitcher for Emily Farrow here in just a moment. But we'll focus now here between the two at the plate and mound. This one stays away, 1-1. Dangerous Tong comes up once more, second in the team in terms of home runs, 3 on the season for her. Yesterday, 2 singles and a walk. She reached all 3 times she came up. Sees this one high, now 2-1. A third baseman started at first yesterday. Moved all around the infield a little bit. Now sees the 2-1. Stays high again. 3-1 now the count. Farrow trying to work quickly here already. Tong trying to be the first base runner for either side to reach here this morning. Red Bats have gone down 6 straight. Rain went down 3 in a row in the first. Outer half called, ball 4. We will have our first base runner of the morning. Tong works a walk. 4 straight times she has reached. And now it brings Madeline Hall to the plate. So Hall steps up for the first time here this morning. She led off in yesterday's game against this Red Bat squad. It worked out for them. 2 singles, a walk, and a strikeout swinging. She went 2 for 3. Now comes up with a runner on and nobody out. First pitch to her is high, ball 1. Farrow now just trying to settle in after Laney has struck out 6 straight batters. Farrow able to work a clean first. Walks the first batter she sees here, though, in the top of the, or bottom of the second inning. Next pitch is skied out towards right center field. Corson gets her feet set underneath it in center. She'll make the grab, out number 1. Now it brings up Boudreau for the first time here this morning. 3-hole hitter yesterday, went 0 for 3. Well, in all 3 appearances, now has a runner on with 1 out. Chops it third base side. Hagan has it go right underneath her glove and into left field. Base knock for Boudreau. An odd bounce. Thought it was going to have a little more skip to it. It allows the runner to get on, and now second and first with 1 away. Just didn't have the glove all the way down. Thought there was going to be a little more bounce to it in the dirt. That ground still soft on the left-hand side. Now it brings up Lozer with second and first and 1 away. First pitch from Farrow is called a strike, 0-1. Those are in yesterday's matchup. 2 singles and a walk-a run scored. She reached all 3 times she came up to the plate. This one stays low, now 1-1. If Barnes would hit next if given the opportunity, the first baseman, but Loser now, the shortstop, has played all the middle or both middle infield and behind the plate. This one down in the zone makes it 2-1. Calling at second, Boudreau at first. Loser, who's been one of the more clutch hitters for this Reign squad, trying to see if she can bring in the first run of the ball game. 2-1, skies it, right-hand side of foul ground. Kelly Delauder, the new first baseman, makes the grab, out number 2. And now it brings up Barnes with 2 on and 2 away. 4-hole hitter in yesterday's matchup, a walk and a single. She lined out to right her last time. Now it's Barnes, deep to left field, back to the wall, it'll go. Olivia Thornton has made the grab. She robs the home run to left, and we stay at a scoreless draw. We go to the top of the third. Thornton able to hold it in at the left field wall. Went all the way as you could get pretty much to the foul pole. I thought Barnes may have had a chance to get it out. Just comes up about half a foot short. And we go to the third inning. 2 runners get left stranded. 1 hit, 1 walk, no errors made. We go to the top of the third. Laney will go to work one more time here at least. As the Red Bats come up to hit, looking for their first base runner. No score here after 2. Dan at Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. We'll be right back here for Game 1 of Day 10 here in just a moment. Top of the third inning we go. Still no score after Olivia Thornton brings one back from Ava Barnes. We go to the top of the third inning. Laney will face off against 7, 8, and 9 of this Red Bat squad. Reed, Burrell, and Pedersen. She has struck out 6 straight, 5 of them swinging. She'll come up and face off against the 7, 8, 9 part of this Red Bats lineup, trying to see if she can maybe make it 7, 8, and 9 in a row. We'll see. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Red Bats looking for their first base runner. Reign were able to get on with a walk and a single before Emily Farrell was able to come in and cinch it down. Valerie Pedersen will most likely come in to pitch next inning. We will see here in just a moment. 0-1 to Reed. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Shortstop comes up for the first time today. Burrell again in the hole, or in the on-deck circle. She's the catcher for this Game 1 matchup here on Day 10. Both teams now at 4-4 on the season. Due to the rain out from a couple days ago. This one called strike 3. 7 straight batters down for Laney via the strikeout. 1 down here in the top of the third. And now it brings up Burrell. Second strikeout looking for Laney. She has struck out 7 straight Red Bat batters. First pitch to Burrell. Taken down and away for ball 1. Now it brings up the Silver Springs, Maryland native. He came in yesterday's game in the bottom of the 4th for Caroline Reed at shortstop. Struck out swinging in her 1 at bat yesterday. So look to see if she can try not to be a strikeout victim now. 7 straight for Laney. 1-0 for the left-hander. Swung on and missed. Off speed, got her 1-1. You see mostly heat. Get one that makes your eyes light up like glow sticks, and unfortunately, just swing right through it. Nothing to do with that one. Pedersen will hit next, given the opportunity here. Obviously, she will. Only one away. Nobody on here as Burrell steps up. Still no score here in the top of the third inning. The 1-1. Taken out and away. Called a strike. 1-2. Now Burrell down in the count. Outer half the plate again. Looks good if you're a pitcher here today for both sides. Compensate product with the plate. See the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 8 straight strikeouts for Laney. 2 down now here in the top of the third. And it brings up Valerie Pedersen. Not trying to be strikeout number 9. Kirsten Fowler would hit next, given the opportunity to the DP as well today for this Red Bat squad. Laney trying to work it through another top half of the inning. 2 away. First pitch taken high for ball 1. Patterson, who also hit the 9-hole yesterday, started off on the mound, a walk, reached on an error, and singled. She was 1 for 2 on the day. Reached all 3 times he came to the plate, looking to see if he could do something similar here this morning. 1-0, swung on it, missed, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on, 8 straight strikeouts, 6 of them swinging, 2 looking for Olivia Laney already. The nomination we've seen from last summer and at Chattanooga State. The 1-1. Taken out and away. Called a strike. 1-2. Pedersen down on the count once more. Laney trying to make it 9 straight. Pedersen trying to see if he can be the first base runner on today for the Red Bats. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 9 straight set down from Olivia Laney. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Still no score. Red Bats and Rain continue to battle it out. 9 straight strikeouts for Laney. We go to the bottom half of the frame. We'll be right back after this quick break here. The bottom of the third inning, we go. No score between Rain and Red Bats once more. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching City City Collegiate League Softball Day 10, Game 1. We'll be back in just a moment. The bottom half of the frame. Bottom of the third, we go. Still no score here through the top of 3. It'll be 9, 10, and 11 coming up, or excuse me, 9, 10, and 1 now coming up for this Reign squad. Jamerson, Frazier, and Patterson will lead us off here in the bottom of the third inning. Emily Farrow is going to try and work another frame. She'll throw the first pitch to Jamerson low in the zone for ball 1. Then on the left fielder, Lauren Jamerson, Division II product, rising redshirt senior at Barton College. She's the 1-0. Takes the off speed for a strike, 1-1. Farrow has worked and tried to match Olivia Laney's production. She has gone through 2 cleanly. She has allowed a walk and a single, but has been able to keep the minimization of any base runners as this one's down and in for a ball, 2-1. Able to work a clean first, now looking to see if she can try and match with another clean frame here. 2-1 to Jamerson. Taking inside, going to be a ball, 3-1. Kendall Frazier, the catcher, will hit next. Jamerson yesterday, the 2 spot with a single, double play and a strikeout. Now hits it softly, second base side. Smitty's got to be quick with it. Throws the first in time with 1 down. 1 away now here in the bottom of the third, and it brings up the catcher, Frazier, who, you can probably notice here, has her middle and index fingers taped together. I haven't got confirmation if it's due to broken fingers or if they're stoked. She had them on yesterday as well. She now drives this one out to right center field. Getting underneath it will be Emery Clark. She will make the grab. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 out. We go to the top half of the order as Patterson comes up for the second time today. So now Patterson, who went down looking her first time up, comes up for the second time today, the Stetson Mad Hatter. To get on for the first time here this morning. First pitch is a strike, going 1. Arrow trying to work a clean bottom half of the frame. Again, no score here through the top half of 3. We go to the bottom half here. 2 base runners have reached between the 2 sides. This one swung on and missed 0-2. Both of them have been Reign players, a walk and a single. Kong works a walk. Goudreau with a single. Not a single red bat has made it on today. The 0-2 bounces the dirt, now 1-2. Olivia Laney has struck out 9 straight. Barrow trying to match her production as best she can. 1-2. Taken outside, 2-2. Crozio would hit next if given the opportunity. She flew out to foul ground her last time off the left. But now Patterson waits the 2-2. Hits it hard, right center field. This ball's going to get down into the wall. Patterson's going to try and turn it into 2. Quickly comes in the throw from Clark. It's not in time. Double with 2 away for Patterson, and a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Nice little piece of inside out swinging. Able to get to right center field. Great speed from the Stetson product. And now, for the second time today, with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position for the Reign, and it brings up Recrozio. Now the left-handed hitting middle infielder comes to the plate for the second time today. Again, 0 for 1. This one bounces away in the dirt, 1-0. Trying to take off his Patterson. Throw to third, not in time. She's able to swipe the bag at third. Saw the ball get away from Burrell and just flew. So now runner at third with 2 away, the 1 out. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Reign looking to see if they can take the first lead of this ball game. Patterson's double to right, and then able to swipe third, the 1-1. Stays high with it now, 2-1. Allie Shreve would hit next, given the opportunity. Strong swinging Division II product in the on-deck circle. It's Recrozio, though, looking to see if she can give the Reign the lead. The 2-1. Fouls it off, stays alive, 2-2. Recrozio entering into the day, 261 average for her. Has not struck out or walked a single time this year. Next pitch, hit, Sharps outside, gets down into left center field. Base knock gives the Reign the lead. 1-0 your score on the single from Recrozio, her 7th RBI of the year. Just went up and put one just over the head of Caroline Reed's head. Tried to make the jumping grab, could not get to it, and now Shreve comes up with 2 down and runner on. The Reign trying to get some 2-out lightning rolling. First pitch from Farrow. Chops it, shortstop side, reach there on time, throw to first, in plenty. That will end the inning. The Reign get on the board. An RBI single from Recrozio will leave a runner stranded, but they take the early lead. We go to the top of the 4th. Laney has struck out 9 straight. Can the Red Bats figure her out? We're going to find out here in just a moment. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Scenic City Collegiate League softball. Laney's going to go work another frame. Let's see if she can maybe make it 10, 11, and 12 in a row. We'll find out here in just a moment. Top of the fourth inning we go. 1-0 now your score. The Smoky Mountain Rain have taken the lead after a single to left center by Recrozio brings home Patterson. Laney now comes back up to the mound. She has struck out 9 straight red bat batters to start us off. 2 of them looking, 7 swinging. She'll face off against Christian Fowler stepping in for this red bat squad here this morning. Lefty will fire the first pitch in, hits it right back up the middle and into center field. First hit of the day for the Red Bats. And I was just about to say, she is yet to allow a base runner. If there was anybody who could do it, it's going to be Christian Fowler, who saw her quite a few times last summer when she was with the Nuga Choo Choo. She gets the first pitch outside, sends it right back up the middle. First base runner on for the Red Bats today, and it's Fowler who sends one to straightaway center. And now it brings up Corson for the second time. Runner on, nobody out. First pitch from Laney. Taken for a strike, going wide. Now Molly Corson, the center fielder. The plate for the second time today. She was the first strikeout victim swinging her first time up. 360 average for her on the season, 429 on base. 0-1. Swung on and missed, now 0-2. Fowler with great speed here at first. Give her the opportunity. She can swipe a bag. I don't know if she'll test the arm of Kendall Frazier, but for Corson as well. 869 on base, or OPS, I should say, this season. 2 RBIs on the year, a triple for her this season. 0-2. Hits it right back up the middle. Picked up by Loser. Doesn't have a play at first second. She'll make the throw to first in time for out number 1. The runner does advance. The infield was playing shallow. She had no play at second. So now Fowler in scoring position with 1 away, and it brings up Emily Farrow. So Farrow steps in just shy of a 430 batting average this season. First pitch down and away. It's a ball 1-0. Now pitcher v. pitcher here between plate and mound. Fowler at second. Great speed. You find the outfield. You could tie this ball game up, but only 1 hit allowed by Laney today. She struck out 9 straight before allowing the single to Fowler. Able to get Corson to ground out to second. The 1-0. Fouls it off, staying now 1-1. Just north of an 1100 OPS for Farrow this season. She hasn't had too many opportunities at the plate, but when she has, she's made the most of them. 2 doubles on the season already for her. She has struck out 1 time today. The 1-1 to Farrow. Hits it, second base side, on a bounce. Loser will go to first with it in time. Runner advances again. 2 away now. Fowler has gotten all the way to third. Back-to-back ground outs to second. Loser was trying to see if she could get it in the air. Could not get there in time. 2 away. Now it brings up Callie DeLauder. She went down swinging her last time, but if there's anybody you want to see in a red bat uniform right now, it's her. The Sienna U product. North of 1,000 OPS this season. Season high. Gets away. Here comes Fowler. She will score standing. 1-1 now your score. The wild pitch goes high and away, and the Red Bats are on the board. And now DeLauder an advantage count. Nobody on for her now. Makes it 1-1 here in the top of the fourth. A single, back-to-back ground outs, and now a wild pitch. This is a 1-1 ball game. 1-0 to DeLauder. Fouls it off, staying now 1-1. KK Hagan would come up next. DeLauder went down swinging her last time. Yesterday's matchup, a 2-run homer for her. A just shy of a 1,600 OPS, a 1,599 for her. Team leader in RBIs and homers this year, 4 for her on the season. Swung on and missed, 1-2. 4 homers on the year. 13 RBIs on the season. 3 doubles as well. She has a walk and a hit by pitch to her name also for the Siena U product, the left-handed hitting catcher. She's a 1-2 from Laney. Fouls it off, stays alive. Hagen would hit next, given the opportunity. Laney has given up her first run, allowed her first hit, gets back-to-back groundouts. Wild pitch over the head of Frazier allows for Christian Fowler to score and tie this ball game up. Lefty trying to work through this fourth frame. She struck out 9 straight before Fowler on the first pitch of the inning singled to center. First base runner for the Red Bats. She's able to come around and score. The 1-2. Chops it foul once more. Laney now on the season. 11 2/3 of work, 20 strikeouts. She has walked 1 batter. I'll look to see if she can get through this top of the fourth without any more damage attached. 1-2 to the first baseman. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And he does end out the rest of the inning. 10th strikeout for her today. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Tied at 1 apiece here for the top of 4. Rain and Red Bats continue to battle it out. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll see if Emily Farrell goes another frame here, or if we'll see Valerie Pedersen. It will be Pedersen. We'll be right back after this quick break, the bottom half of the fourth inning, here in just a moment. Bottom of the fourth inning we go. 1-1 now your score. Low-scoring affair, a close matchup here through the top half of 4. New pitcher on the mound now for the Red Bats. Emily Farrow moves from the mound. She'll head out to right field now for this Red Bat squad. She'll take over for Emmy Clark. Valerie Pedersen now moves up to the mound. She got the start in yesterday's matchup in the loss to this Rain squad. She'll face Tong for the first time this morning and throw 1 high for ball 1. Tong was the first base runner of this ball game. She has reached 4 straight times now over the last 2 days. She walked to start us off and was left stranded in second back in the second frame. Greensboro College product with strike 1 on the inner half makes it 1-1. And 4, 5, and 6 will come up now here to start us off in the bottom of the fourth for this Rain squad. Tong on the season, the highest OPS out of anybody, hits it. Second base side, drop the ball. Recrozio throws the first, is not in time. Excuse me, that was a Spadia made a diving grab at second. I thought she held on to it. The ball comes loose as she hit the ground. It will be a single. We'll see what it is labeled as in scoring. So it will be a base knock for Tong. A great try from Espadia. This one's called for a ball 1-1 or 1-0. A diving try, got it all, and then just lost it on the contact with the ground. Trying to make the throw to first. The Lauder not able to get the bag in time. The 1-0 stays outside 2-0. Boudreau would hit next. The lone hit here to start us off in this ball game between either side. Before Patterson and Recrozio were able to make it a 1-0 game to start us off the Bottom of the third. This one's hit foul a long way, makes it 2-1. Ball flew out to center her last time up. Comes up now with a runner on again. 273 average for her on the season. She is 5th on the team in OPS, an 846. 5 RBIs in the year for her, 2 doubles. She'll foul off the next one, makes it 2-2. She does have a home run this season, 3 walks to 4 strikeouts. Let's see what she can do here now with Tong on base once again. She's how gets over that 600 plateau for on base percentage. 2-2 staying alive. It's fouled off. Throw would hit next if given the chance here. She will, obviously. Nobody out and a runner on. Even with the double play, she'll still hit, obviously. Still 1-1 your score now here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Red Bats able to manufacture a run after Fowler able to single. Get to third on back-to-back groundouts and come in to score on the wild pitch. The first hit, first base runner for the Red Bats here today, as Laney has worked it through 10 strikeouts through 4 innings of work. The 2-2 now from Pedersen. Drives it out to left center field. All the way to the wall. Corson will go. She'll make the grab. Drops it in center field. Another batter able to reach on the drop. Contact with the center field wall. Runners at second and first with 1 down. Or excuse me, nobody out. A good swing. Corson got a piece of it. Just could not hang on. And now it brings up Boudreaux with second and first and nobody out. Another tough break for the Red Bats. Boudreaux singled her last time up, takes the first pitch down and in for a strike, 0-1. They get the chance here now with runners on and nobody out. First hit of this ballgame for either side. 227 average for her on the season. Next one stays inside, makes it 1-1. Loser will hit next, given the opportunity. Just north of the 260 on base percentage now for Boudreaux. Skies this one, right hand side out of play, makes it 1-2. Nobody out is Pedersen. 2 very unfortunate turns. Espada with a diving grab makes the catch at first, makes contact with the ground and drops it. Can't get Tong at first. Corson makes the grab in center, makes contact with the center field wall as this one's fouled off again and can't hold on. So a chance at possibly 2 away, and instead it's now second and first and nobody out. You can't really blame anybody for them. They were good swings. They were good plays. They could not hold on. The 1-2 stays high, 2-2. Loser again would come up next. She flew out and foul ground to first her last time up. Pedersen now just trying to settle in here. She got the start in yesterday's matchup in the loss against the Reigns. She was relieved by Farrow. She now comes in relief of Farrow here today. Two-two. Off speed, off the end of the barrel, picked up by Caroline Reed. Did she buy the tag? She'll get the throw to third in time, though. The fielder's choice goes to third. They will get the out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. So a 6-5 fielder's choice cuts down the runner at third, heads up play out of Caroline Reed. She realized that she wasn't able to apply the tag and able to just shovel it to third base. So now 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th, and it brings up Loser. First pitch to her is outside ball 1. Loser again popped down, foul ground to first base her last time up. Lawrence will come up next. She had the absolute rocket that was robbed by Thornton and left her last time. Loser third on the team in OPS. She'll foul it off, makes it 1-1. Loser just north of a 1,200 OPS. A 500 on base percentage for her. She's again been one of the more clutch hitters for this Reigns squad. The 1-1 goes high into the backstop, all the way it'll go. Runners will advance second and third now, with still 1 away on the wild pitch. So Loser an advantage count, and now 2 runners in scoring position. Still only 1 out. 8 RBIs already this year for Loser. Called inside strike, 2-2. Looking to see if she maybe bring in number 9 and double-digit number 10. She has 3 doubles on the year, a home run to her name. She has 2 stolen bases already, but now chance here. 2-2. Takes it just high. Full count now for Loser. 1 down, Hall at third, Boudreaux at second. Loser trying to see if she can give the Reign the lead again. They found it in the bottom of the third before giving it back up. The 3-2. Skies it deep out to right field. Farrell will back up all the way to the wall, makes the grab. Runners will tag. The throw will not be in time. It'll come to the plate. The Reign will take the lead 2-1 on the sacrifice fly from Loser. Her 9th RBI of the season, and now it brings up Barnes. Just hit it far enough, just hit it high enough. Farrell was not going to get the throw in time. And now it brings up Barnes, who stole a home run from her to right center last time. Now skies this one out to right field. Farrell's there to make the grab. That'll end the inning. 1 runner does get left stranded. 2 hits. No errors. 1 run comes in. 2-1 now your score. The Reign lead over the Red Bats here through the bottom half of 4. We'll be right back after this quick break as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Scenic City Collegiate League Softball here on day 10 of Game 1. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the 5th inning we go. 2-1 now your score. Reign have retaken the lead. We'll have a couple changes here defensively for this Reign squad. Madeline Hall will move her way over to first base. Caitlin Boudreaux now goes into right. Shreve and Barnes move to the DP positions. We'll essentially just trade places with them. We go to 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup now of this Red Bat squad. Hagen, Branham, and Espadia come up. They all struck out swinging last time they faced off against Laney. They will see her for the 2nd time this morning. First pitch, chop, third base side. Tong has a bounce away from her and into left field. Second base runner has reached today for the Red Bats. This time it's Hagen as Tong tried to make the pick at first, or not at first, at third, and just couldn't hold on. Second hit of the day for the Red Bats. Runner on to start us off in the top of the 5th inning. It brings up Kaylee Branham. So Hagen gets on once more. Branham now comes up for the 2nd time here today. First pitch from Laney. Take it down and away. Give me for a ball, 1-0. Spadia would hit next as well. She has struck out swinging. First time this season that she's gone on strikes. Branham, though, 2 runs for her this season. $143 entering into the contest. Get on here today for the first time. Fouls it off the end of the bat, makes it 1-1. KK Hagen now stands at first. Decent speed here on the base path. Maybe doesn't match the wheels of Fowler, but still decent nonetheless. Red Bats find themselves down 2-1 here in this top of the 5th inning. Reign takes the lead once more. Laney trying to see if she can keep this Red Bats offense down. She stuck out 9 straight. She's up to 10 strikeouts now on the morning. 1-1 to Branham. Fouls it off the end of the bat again. 1-2. Looking what she can do here now after Hagen is able to reach as Tong tried to make the pick at third. Has it bounce off her glove. Loser was trying to back her up. It bounced away from her and into left field. Runner at first. Nobody away here. Laney sets, delivers the 1-2 to Branham. Fouls it off, stays alive. And the DP today, she played both the corner spots in the infield, corner spots in the outfield as well. Hagen now at first after the leadoff knock to get herself on for the first time today. Only 2 hits allowed today from Laney. Sits here on the mound once more. I'll have a chat here with Kendall Frazier now, the catcher. For Branham, the rising sophomore out of Ringgold, Georgia, the Covenant College product. Ringgold Tiger, the RBI leader in 3A back in high school and across the entire state of Georgia. Played 27 games this past season, 17 starts for her, 10 RBIs, 5 doubles. She made not a single error in the field, and just shy of a 300 batting average, over a 700 OPS. 1-2 now from Laney. Hits it off the end of the barrel again, stays alive, 1-2. Now just shy of 60 pitches here. She has worked quickly and effectively. I shouldn't even say quickly. She never really seems to work quickly, but that's okay. I mean, you can take as much time as you want when you strike out 9 in a row. Nobody out, runner at first. 2-1 your score. Rain leads. The 1-2 to Branham. Hits it right back up the middle into center field, a base knock. Second and first, still nobody out. Caught it up and in on the barrel and just able to kind of shunt it out to center. Back-to-back knocks for the Red Bats. Third hit allowed by Laney. First time she's allowed multiple base runners this morning. She just kind of looks and goes, man, how did that even get through? Recrozio at second, tried to make the diving grab, could not get to it in time, and now it brings up the dangerous Vera Spadia. She did strike out swinging last time, but has been one of the premier hitters for this Red Bat squad here this season. First pitch to the second baseman. Down the way for a ball, 1-0. Outer half the plate has looked good today, but not for this time now for the pitchers. Media, a 417 average, just north of an 1,000 OPS at 1045 for her. 7 RBIs, 4 doubles. She has struck out 1 time this season. It was earlier today, 1-0. Hits it sharply, second base side. Espadia is going to make the tag, throw to first in time, double play. The runner does get the third. A double play, though, puts 2 on the board here in the top of the 5th. Heads up play by Recrozio to go to go with the double play. And she's able to apply the tag and make the play to first in time. So a 4-3 double play moves Hagen to third, and now it brings up Caroline Reed, who went down looking her last time up with 2 away. First pitch from Laney. Down to the dirt ball 1. 2 down now, puts Hagen at third. Reed with a single would tie this game again. The shortstop, 286 average for her, 333 on base, just north of an 850 OPS for her this season. 5 RBIs, 2 doubles. Looking for RBI number 6. Hits it off the inside part of the barrel, foul, 1-1. Yasmin Burrell would come up next. She struck out swinging her last time up. Reed, though, looking to see if she can get this tied ball game up once more. She does have a homer this season. continuing to try to go to work here. Has a runner at third. 2 away. The 1-1 from the lefty. Hits it off the end of the barrel and foul ground. Tong makes the grab at foul ground. That'll end the top of the fifth. Had to go full sprint in foul territory to make the snag. They do leave a runner stranded. We go to the bottom half of the frame. 2 hits. No errors. One runner does get left stranded. No one comes across. We sit at a 2-1 score. The Reigns still lead over the Red Bats in a close contest here in the early morning matchup of Day 10. Scenic City Collegiate League softball you've been watching from Janet Tate Stadium, northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Reign going to see if they can tack on here in just a moment. See if they got the chance to do it. Valerie Pedersen's going to try and work the frame. We'll be back in just a moment here at the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth inning we go. 2-1 your score. Smoky Mountain Reign lead over the Red Bats here through the top of 5. It'll be 9, 10, and 1 coming up now for this Reign squad. Jamerson, Frazier, and Patterson. Lauren Jamerson now the left fielder, grounded out second her last time up. Comes up for the second time today. First time against Pedersen that she will face off. First pitch stays high for 1-0. Now the former Sweetbriar College Vixen, the now Barton College product, comes to the plate for the second time today. To the 1-0, and Skya now out toward right field. Emily Farrell will be underneath it. She will make the grab, out number 1. 2 pitches, gets out number 1 quickly. Now it brings up the bottom of the order as Kendall Frazier, who flew out to right her last time, comes up for the second time today. So Frazier steps up. And the most catcher stat line you could probably ever hear. A .235 average, a .435 on base percentage. Sees this one low and in for ball 1. Has just north of a .670 OPS on the season. She has 5 runs and 3 RBIs. She has been hit by a pitch 5 times this season. It just feels like it's a catcher thing, right? Sees the 1-0. Takes it high and away, 2-0. Ronnie Patterson would come up next. She scored the go-ahead run, or excuse me, the first run of the ball game. It was the go-ahead run back in the third after doubling and scoring on the single from Acrosio. Fouls this one off now, 2-1 for Frazier. Frazier, who still has those 2 fingers taped together on her index and middle finger on that right hand, her throwing hand, by the way. She is behind the plate today. She came in as a pinch hitter primarily yesterday just to get her swing. She now is still playing in this one, even with her fingers taped. She gets the start behind the plate for the Longwood, Florida native. Hits this one sharply, right center field. That gets down for a base knock. Will not get the throw in time. She looked to maybe make the throw to first. It'll be a single for Frazier, her first hit of the ball game, and now a runner on with 1 out. The rising senior from Young Harris College gets on for the first time here today, and now it brings up the Stetson product and Patterson once again. They will have a pinch runner now in Jamerson for her, courtesy runner for the catcher. And now the Lawrenceville, Georgia native, the rising sophomore, comes to the plate. Patterson now just shy of 1,000 OPS, a 975 for her, 500 on base percentage. Check swing, the first pitch, foul, 0-1. hear a little frustration on that swing as well. She didn't want to go all the way around on it, but she does. 368 average for her. 6 runs, 2 doubles. She has been also hit by a pitch 4 times this year. She has 6 stolen bases. 0-1, lays down the bunter perfectly to the mound. Pedersen's got to be quick with it. Throw to first is not in time. It will be in time. They will call the out at second. The runner is out at first. 2 away, a last-second change. So I saw the infield umpire say that's an out. Is it an out at first? It is indeed. So the runner does go to second on the bunt. It will be a 1-3 ground out. We were trying to make sure if that was right or not. It is. So runner out at first. Jamerson able to advance to second, 2 away, and it brings up Recrozio, who had the go-ahead RBI single to left her last time up. First pitch is down and away for ball 1. Recrozio 1 for 2 on the day already. Flew out the left and foul ground her first time. The RBI single gave the Reign the lead back in the third. They now find themselves ahead 2-1. Recrozio fouls it off again now 2-1-1. Ali Shreve would come up next, the dangerous EP once more, but now for Recrozio. 280 average for her this season. 7 RBIs now on the year. She has struck out a singular time. She has not walked a single time. She's the type where she swings, she's either getting on. This one's fouled off, makes it 2-2. She's the type where she's going to swing the bat one way or another. It does not matter. She's either getting on with a hit or she's getting out with a hit. She's not going to get on any other way, and she will not strike out very often, if ever. 2 outs, runner at second. 2-2 the count, 2-1 your score. Reign lead over the Bandits here, or over the Red Bats here at the bottom of the 5th. This one stays away and makes it 3-2. Jamerson at second for Frazier after the single. Patterson, fun attempt. She gets cut down at first. Recrozio trying to see if she can maybe add on an insurance run. 2-1 your score. The next pitch from Pedersen stays outside, ball 4. First walk of the season for Recrozio. And now second first with 2 down brings up the dangerous Ali Shreve. Two down in the frame. Brings up Shreve, the Salem U product. First pitch stays high, ball 1. Shreve again, who had the home run in yesterday's game, now leads the team in homers. Second highest OPS than anybody on the squad, a 12-10 for her. A 370 on base, a 320 average. That slugging percentage, sky high. This one's taken for a strike, 1-1 in the inner half. 9 RBIs for her, a double, 4 homers, the most out of anybody this year on the team. See if she can give an insurance run and find RBI number 10. 1-1 stays in, gets away from Burrell for a second, and allows for the runner to go. They will move up to second and third on the passed ball that just kind of got away from Burrell. So second and third with 2 away, and a chance now to maybe run in number 10 or 11 here for Shreve. 2-1. Guys at foul, now 2-2. Tong would hit next, the dangerous third baseman. Single and a walk for her today. She got cut down on the fielder's choice her last time after reaching on the single. Shreve 0 for 2, ground out to short and a fly out to right, her 2 times up today. Trying to see if she can add on some insurance to the Reign. They lead 2-1. Next pitch is sky high, now 3-2. The Ohio native now trying to see if she can keep this inning rolling. The New Yorker at the mound trying to see if she can keep this inning minimized. 3-2. Stays high. The base is now loaded with 2 away as Shreve draws a walk. And it brings up the dangerous Jordan Tong with 2 outs and the bases full. So now the Greensboro College Proctor Division III school comes up. Again, a single and a walk for her. She has reached 6 straight times over the last 2 days. 2 down, bases full. Jamerson at third for Frazier. Recrozio at second. Good speed for the two of them. You find one in the outfield, you can score or at least score 2. First pitch swinging, hits it center field. This is going to get down a base knock. Here comes Recrozio. Throw comes into third. The tag will not be there. 2-run score. Tong into second. The throw is not in time. She almost does the split. That'll score 2. The Reign lead 4-1. Shreve gets into third base on the head first slide. Recrozio and Jamerson come in to score. 4-1, the Reign now lead. Runners still in scoring position, and it brings up Hall. RBIs number 12 and 13 for Tong. She hits that average even higher. And now it brings up Hall for the first time to face off against Pedersen. First one's a strike, 0-1. Excuse me, this is the second time I should say. She singled her last time with the go-ahead run back in that 4th inning. Reign now lead 4-1, the 2-run single, and now Hall drives it right field to the fence. It's gone! Madeline Hall to right. 7-1, now your score. Second home run of the year. 7-1, now your score. The Reign have broken it open. Five-run inning here for the Reign. I think we're going to see a pitching change for Valerie Pedersen. It's going to be Josie Crossman. So an inning and 2/3 go for Pedersen. And now Josie Crossman will make her appearance here for the Red Bats. So I thought I saw her last second earlier come over to the Red Bats dugout. She does indeed, and still in her Smokies uniform, funny enough. She made the start in yesterday's matchup for the Smokies. She now comes in relief of Pedersen here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Base is now empty after the 3-run shot from Madeline Hall. RBIs number 6, 7, and 8 for her. Second home run of the season. And now Crossman comes up with nobody on and 2 away. Now Josie Crossman, the left-hander from the University of Delaware, the usual Smoky here in those black and white uniforms, will make her appearance here for this Red Bat squad. They've only had 2 pitchers this year on the roster. So Crossman now comes in as an extra arm here to help them out. She'll face 6, 7, and 8 now of this Reign squad possibly. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-1 now your score. The Reign have given themselves a 6-run lead. Pedersen gets the hook after an inning and 2/3. The 3-run shot from Hall, the dagger. And now Boudreau, a single for her today, and a fielder's choice that she reached on was left stranded at third back in the 4th inning. Get a chance here now with nobody on and 2 outs. Facing Crossman, first pitch swinging down the right field line. It lands fair in the right field corner. She's going to turn this into 2. Quickly, the throw comes in from Farrow. She's in standing. First pitch swinging, just gets it fair in the right field line. A double for Boudreau puts a runner in scoring position with still 2 outs. Good piece of hitting there off the end of the bat. Just lined it down the right field line. It almost hooked foul. She's able to keep it inside the chalk. And now it brings up Lozer for the 3rd time today. 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a foul out and foul ground to the right-hand side. Lozer with 10 RBIs on the season, and you'll see this one high for ball 1. Runner at second with 2 away. 5 straight base runners allowed here for the Reign. Next one's fouled off, makes it 1-1. Barnes would hit next, given the opportunity. But after getting a runner on, Laney getting 2 outs on the board. Back-to-back walks, a single, and a 3-run shot. Now a double has given the Reign a 7-1 lead. Next pitch from Crossman stays outside, 2-1. So now the Lewisburg College product, the JUCO product at the plate here, faces off against the U of D product on the mound. She steps in for the Red Bats for the first time. 2-1 stays low, 3-1. Barnes, who started at first base, would hit next. The shortstop Loser trying to look for her first hit of the ball game. Reached for the first time today. And sac fly and a foul fly out her first time up. She'll see this one low for a strike, 3-2. She thought that was ball 4. I kind of thought so as well for a second there. Not going to be the case. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at second. Crossman working quickly. 3-2. Skies it. Right-hand side, foul ground. Kelly DeLauder not going to get there in time. It'll stand foul. Boudreau at second after the first pitch, double to right against Crossman, who came in for Pedersen. She goes an inning in 2/3. See if Laney will try and work a 6th inning here in just a moment for this Reign squad. The 3-2 from Crossman. Stays high, ball 4, second and first, still 2 away. Six straight base runners for the Reign. And it brings up Barnes 0 for 2. First pitch, hits it, third base side. Branham's got it, goes to third with it in time. They finally get out of the inning. They go to the top of the 6th. 7-1, now your score. 5 runs come across. 2 runners do get left stranded, but the Reign now lead by 6. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Reign over the Red Bats here, 7-1 your score. We go to the top half of the 6th. We'll see if Laney tries to go another inning here in just a moment. We'll be right back here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League Softball here on day 10, the morning matchup between the Reign and the Red Bats. We'll be right back after this quick break. Top of the 6th inning we go. 7-1. Now your score from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Red Bats come up to the plate. They find themselves now down by 6. A 5-run inning for the Reign. Olivia Laney will go back to work here against this Red Bats lineup. She'll face off against 8, 9, and 10. Burrell struck out swinging her first time. She'll take strike 1. So Burrell, the catcher, comes up for the second time here today. No 1 from Laney. Hits it off the end of the bat on the off speed. Will make it 0-2. Coppin State product, the rising sophomore. The utility player as well. She'll make her way behind the plate today. She's played pretty much everywhere you could ask of her this season already for this Red Bat squad. Short, second, third, first, outfield, behind the plate. All she hasn't done yet at this point is pretty much pitch. Now the 0-2 from Laney. takes it high, 1-2. Val Pedersen would come up next. Fowler, who had the first hit of this ball game for the Red Bats, will go in the hole. 1-2 now the count. Nobody out. Burrell, the leadoff hitter. Laney holds. Leans back and fires. Down and away. Sits at 2-2. Burrell now, Silver Spring, Maryland. And funny enough, one of the only Maryland natives here this season in the Scenic City Collegiate League. We've had more Ohio natives and more state of Washington natives than the state of Maryland. But now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Another strikeout for Laney. One away here in the top of the sixth. 12 now on the outing. And it brings up Pedersen. Struck out swinging her last time up. Now Valerie Pedersen, the rising junior from Siena. Comes up for the second time today. First pitch on the other half for a strike, 0-1. Fowler again would be up next. She had the go-ahead single and run scored back in that fourth inning. Pedersen enters in on the day in a $1.88 average, but a .235 on base. 3 hits and RBI, 2 runs for her. The primarily P.O., who is doing that fairly well for this Red Bat squad. Laney delivers the 0-1. Hard hit down the right field line and foul ground. It'll stay foul, 0-2. Crow tried to run it down. Pedersen with an RBI this year. He has struck out 5 times, but stolen base to her name as well. Yeah, primarily a PO at Siena U. She has not hit at the collegiate level. She's done mostly just though here this summer, and she's swung it fairly well. Now she faces Laney for the second time again. Went down swinging her last time. 0-2. Skies it, right-hand side. Recrozio makes her way behind the first base bag, will make the call and make the grab. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And it brings up Fowler. So Christian Fowler, the University of West Georgia product. The Bandit, the majority of the time, the now Red Bat for today. She steps in as the 10-hole hitter. First pitch she saw against Laney, she singled straight away to center in the 4th inning, then came home to score on a wild pitch to make it the first run of the ball game for the Red Bats. It's the lone run they've scored today. The first pitch will be too far outside for this one to swing at. It'll be ball 1. One-0 now the count. Fowler, again, the West Georgia product, Division I school, the utility infielder, sees the 1-0. Skies it, right-hand side, foul ground, trying to chase after a taller land foul, 1-1. Fowler, the former Nuga Choo-Choo from last summer in the Scenic City Collegiate League, faced Laney a couple of times over the year. Again, if there was anybody who was going to find that first hit against her, it was going to be Fowler, who's seen her before and is able to just fire it right back up the middle. Former JUCO product facing off against the JUCO pitcher. 1-1 the count, 2 away. Nobody on after a strikeout and a flyout. Fowler trying to be the first base runner here in the top of the 6th. He's outside, did not offer, 2-1. Kendall Frazier trying to see if she could frame it. Goes, I'm a little biased, of course, but 2 outs, nobody on. Then you look to see if she can work a clean 6. 2-1. Hits it off the inside part of the barrel, out of play, 2-2. Corson would have come up next, given the opportunity. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout swinging. 7-1 now your score. Reign find 5 in the bottom of the 5th to give themselves a 6-run lead. Laney continuing to fire on all cylinders. 2-2 to Fowler. Off the inside part of the barrel, goes out to second base. Picked up by Recrozio, shovels it to first in time, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 inning once more. No hits, no errors. No one able to reach. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Red Bats will head back out to the field. Reign will see if they can continue to add on to their scoring ways. 9-10-1 will come right back up for the Reign. They lead by 6. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Reign and Red Bats battle it out once more here on day 10 of game 1. Crossman will go see if he can get an inning of work here done for this Red Bat squad. We'll be back in just a moment here for the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. 7-1 your score. Reign now lead by 6 over the Red Bats here as we go to the bottom half of the 6th from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Phoenix City Collegiate League softball here on day 10 of game 1. Game 2 scheduled here for 11:30 between the Bandits and the Smokies. Speaking of, here's Josie Crossman now pitching for this Red Bat squad in her Smokies uniform. She'll throw the first pitch high to Jamerson to make it 1-0. So Jamerson, who led off that 5th inning with a fly out to right, then got on thanks to Kendall Frazier getting a single as a courtesy runner for her. She was the insurance run in that 5th inning. She'll see this one low to make it 2-0. She's 0 for 2 here, though, at the plate. A fly out to right and a ground out to second. Her 2 times up for the left fielder from the state of Virginia. Buckingham native now sees the 2-0. Low once more, now 3-0. Get on for the first time here today on her own. Again, she got on as a courtesy runner for Kendall Frazier, who singled the catcher her last time. Next pitch on the outer half for a strike, 3-1. Jamerson, 6th on the team in OPS, a 286 average, 348 on base percentage, just over a 775 OPS. Next one called a strike once more, 3-2. Crossman able to get back into the count. Only 1 RBI this year for Jamerson. 3 doubles, though, for her, 6 runs. And now a check swing lands it foul, still 2-2. She was one of the few players that actually was able to collect a hit with the Chattanooga Chill in the Chill versus Atlanta Smoke Professional Softball League series that took place at Northeast Alabama Community College for those that were able to tune in. So 3-2. Drives it out to center field. Corson back to the wall. She will make the grab right in front of the fence for out number 1. The swing from Jamerson just comes out about 2 feet short. Now it brings up Frazier, who singled to right her last time up. So Frazier comes in, 278 average for her. Just north of a 450 on base percentage. Again, the most catcher stat line you could ever imagine. She has been hit 5 times this season. She'll single out to center field again. Back-to-back knocks for Frazier. Runner on with 1 away. And we'll probably see Jamerson courtesy run for her again. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Kendall Frazier with tape on her index and middle finger, able to get back-to-back singles here today. It brings up Patterson 1 for 3 on the day A single and a run scored back in the third inning to give the Reign the early lead. She'll now hit this one sky high out to shallow shortstop. Caroline Reed on the run makes the grab. Now here comes the throw into first, not in time. Jamerson had to scramble back to the bag. A good play by Reed on the run in shallow left field makes the grab. Almost caught Jamerson for a double play. Jamerson thought that one was going to land. I almost thought it did as well. Great play from Reed in shallow left. And now Recrozio swings through the first one to go down 0-1. Recrozio reached on a walker last time up, came around and scored in that fifth inning on the single from Tong. 0-1. Shows bunt, lays it down in front of the plate. That's a foul ball. It will be indeed backspun towards Burrell. 0-2 now the count. 1 for 2 on the day, a walk and a single. She flew out and foul ground to left her first time up. She can get on for a third time here today. Just north of a 300 on-base percent for her now this season. Now fouls it off. Now still 0-2. Runner at first, 2 away. Frazier singles. Courtesy runner now is Jamerson at first. Good speed here, Recrozio. Up to the plate for the fourth time today. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. 0-2. Inside, called, delayed strike 3. That'll end the bottom of the sixth. Recrozio goes down on strikes. They leave the runner stranded. 1 hit, no errors. Red Bats get one more shot at it. Down by 6 here as we go to the top of the 7th inning. 7-1 your score. Top of the 7th we go. Red Bats trying to see if they can mount a comeback. They found themselves down 1-0. They put themselves back into it 1-1. The Reign have now found 6 straight unanswered. Laney's going to try and go the complete 7. She'll face the top of the order of the Red Bats. 1, 2, and 3. Corson, Farrow, and DeLauder. We'll be right back after this quick break. Dan at Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Laney trying to see if she can go the complete 7 here on game 1 of day 10. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the 7th inning we go. 7-1 your score. Red Bats down to the Reign here as we go to the top of the frame. Olivia Laney trying to go the complete 7. Red Bats need to see if they can mount the comeback. They find themselves down by 6. They bring up the top of the order to lead us off. Corson, Farrow, DeLauder, all of them are 0 for 2 on the day. They'll face Laney for their third time here this morning. First pitch to Corson, shows bunt, sees it down and in for a ball, 1-0. Corson is grounded out the second and struck out swinging today. She comes up now for her third time. 346 average, just north of a 410 on-base percentage. Over an 830 OPS here this season. The 1-0. Check swing. Did she go? Going to be called a ball. 2-0. She did not offer. Six runs scored this season, 2 RBIs for Corson. She has a triple to her name. She has not walked this season. She has 4 stolen bases and 3 hit by pitches. The 2-0. Takes it down and in. This one called a strike, 2-1. Now Now the center fielder in the leadoff spot once again, trying to be the first base runner on and get this Red Bats offense going here in this final frame. Laney started off the first 3 innings with 9 straight strikeouts. We'll see the 2-1. Joe's bunt pulls it back. It stays low. 3-1. Corson now with the advantage count. Trying to see if she can get on for the first time here this morning. Smokies and Bandits players here now. They'll get ready for their game at 11:30 for those trying to tune in as well. Field in. Johnny Patterson out there in left center. You put one in right center, you got a crossable triple coming in. That one stays low, though. Corson able to draw the walk. Runner on with nobody out. First time she gets on today. And now it brings up Emily Farrow over to the ground out to second as well. She struck out looking her first time up. Chance now for the Kennesaw State commit to come up. The offense rolling here. 400 average for her. 500 OP or on base percentage, just north of 1,000 OPS at 1033 for her. First pitch. Takes it high and away for a ball. Either looking down at first. Knows Corson has good speed. Couple stolen bases for her this season. 2 doubles again for Farrow this year. 3 walks, stolen base. She's only struck out 1 time. That was today. 1-0 from Laney. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner goes. Picked off by Laney. It allows for Corson to get into second base on a dive. Stolen base. Runner at second. Nobody out. Corson gets in on the slide. And now a runner in scoring position for Farrow. Callie Lauder would hit next. KK Hagan if given the opportunity. One-one to the Villa Rica, Georgia native. Swung on and missed to the high fastball, 1-2. Farrow looking to see if she can bring in her second RBI of the year. Second highest OPS of anybody on the squad. 1-2. Skies it, right field, shallow. Boudreau there makes the grab. Corson takes a stride, does not advance. Throw comes into second quickly. 1 away now here in the top of the 7th inning. And now it brings up Callie Lauder. Struck out swinging twice today. Going to get on for the very first time here in the morning. Over a 1,500 OPS, over an 1,000 slugging percentage for her. Still at 500 on base. Leads the team in RBIs and homers, 4 on the season, 13 RBIs. Sees the first pitch and skies it. Shortstop side. Loser makes the call. She'll take a couple strides and make the grab. 2 away. And now it brings up Kaylin Hagan. Then the Jacksonville Dolphin with her Jacksonville teammates in attendance here. Tana McCull and Macy Burkhart of the Smokies. Comes up with a runner at second and 2 down. Range trying to lock this one in. Red Bats down to their final out. Hagan a 400 on base percentage, north of a 260 batting average. Takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. She singled earlier and was left stranded at third back in the 5th inning. A strikeout swinging her first time up. Just shy of 1,000 OPS at 996 for her. 6 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a homer. She has walked 5 times to only 3 strikeouts. One of those today. 0-1. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Red Bats down to their final strike. Branham would come up next given the chance. She has singled and struck out today. Everybody not named Christian Fowler has struck out at least once. Lefty waits. Delivers the 0-2. Stays high and away. Frazier able to keep it in. 1-2 now the count. Hagan trying to keep this inning alive, trying to keep the Red Bats alive. Corson at second. Get one in the outfield, you could score her. trying to go the complete 7. 11 strikeouts for her, looking for number 12. 1-2. Stays high and away, wants more 2-2. That's Luke Brock at the plate, the rising sophomore. Florida native. Left-hander sets in the circle once more. Forcing again, reached after the walk, stole second, being left stranded out there right now. Farrow and DeLauder fly out. 2-2 to Hagen. Check swing, foul, staying alive. Got one high and just got it on the inside part of the bat. Red Bats just trying to stay alive, getting down to their final strike. Former Middleburg Bronco. We'll see the 2-2 from Laney. Off the end of the bat, stays alive. Will not go down without a fight. Former high school state champ in 2022 as a freshman at Middleburg. Former weightlifting state champion. Laney sets. 2 away, runner at second. 2-2. Fouls it off again. Laney still shy of 100 pitches, 94 now on the outing. He has allowed only 2 hits. Lefty sets and delivers the 2-2 once more. Off-speed hit, hard, left field. Jamerson backing up, will make the grab to end the ball game. And that will end it here. Rain take it 7-1. Laney goes the complete 7 to end out this ball game. Rain take it once more. That will end game 1. Final score 7-1. Laney will take the win. She goes the complete 7, gives up 1 run. Only allows 2 hits in the outing. She'll take her first win this summer. That'll go ahead and round it out here for this matchup. Red Bats fall once more. Rain take it here today. Pedersen will take the loss. She goes an inning and 2/3 after Farrow goes through 3. Rain now up to 5-4. They take sole possession of second place. Red Bats fall to 4-5. They will fall to 3rd. They still stand over the Bandits at 0-9. Smokies 9-0. They sit atop the standings with ease. Those 2 teams will face off next here. That'll end it out here. 7-1 the final. Rain take it over the Red Bats. Laney gets her first win of the season. Complete game for her. She goes through all 7. Pedersen takes the loss in the relief of Farrow. That'll go ahead and end out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. 11:30 start time here for Smokies and Bandits. If you're looking out for both of these teams again here on the schedule ahead, they will play again tomorrow. So try and get that schedule all sorted out for you all here in just a moment. As they will actually have the day off. I lied to you all. They will have the day off for tomorrow. They will be back at it on the 26th. Bandits will play the Red Bats at 11:30. Smokies will play the Rain at 9 a.m. That'll be on the 26th. So they'll get the day off tomorrow. For the moment, we will have a makeup game tomorrow night. That game, if I'm correct here, so I'll try and figure out which one that was again. So we had the game obviously set for the 22nd. That was supposed to happen in the night match. That unfortunately did not occur. We will have the game tomorrow. That'll be Rain and Red Bat as well. So they will actually both play again tomorrow. That is 7:30 that we plan on making it happen tomorrow night. So we'll have a primetime matchup between these 2 sides once again. So that'll go ahead and round it out here. So the next time these 2 teams will play will be tomorrow night. Their next game will then be the 26th. Red Bats will take on the Bandits. Rain will take on the Smokies. that'll round it out here. Thank you again for tuning in. My name is Mason Strawn. It's been a pleasure to call for y'all once more. From Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, 7-1 the final. Reign, take it over the Red Bats. They're now 5-4 on the season. Red Bats fall to 4-5. 11:30 start time between Bandits and Smokies. We'll be right back. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll hopefully talk to you again soon.